Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos, Fathom, Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 4 of Battlestar Galactica board game. We're playing the Exodus expansion. Last round, we had Tori Foster revealed as a Cylon. She moved off to the Cylon fleet. She spawned a new base star. We also had this crazy crisis card called Cylon Genocide, or Genocido Cylon. Yeah. As you guys know, I'm playing with the Spanish board game with the Italian expansion set. These games are out of print, but you know, if you go off and really want to pick up, I think I got them for 25-30 euros each. Not really expensive, and there's tons of on Fantasy Flight website, you can download the PDFs in English for the instruction manuals. You can also, there's some great material out on Board Game Geek, like a spreadsheet that has all the cards cross-referenced. So that's what I basically use that on the laptop so I can read those. But I'm thinking of putting together a like an English, like a magazine master rule book, kind of like the Conan source book. Put all the rules together, put all the card rules together, and then I'll have an English version of that as a companion. Hey, if I make that, if anyone's interested in that, leave me a comment down below. I will keep you posted, maybe on the Patreon or something like that, and probably post it out for free on Board Game Geek after I get it done, so I can keep track of the progress. So if you guys are interested in a master rule set PDF. They're already out there on Board Game Geek. I think on Fantasy Flight Games, they publish them for free for download. The only thing that's missing, I think, is the tables of the cards, and that might be helpful. Okay, so let's jump right into turn 4. Back to the head of the lineup, Gaius Baltar's turn. We've got 2 jumps down out of the 8 required to get to the Ionian Nebula. So Gaius is in the brig, and he's going to have a Romo Lampkin encounter here. So Romo Lampkin encounter is here. Let's pull out Romo Lampkin. If you guys remember from the trial of Gaius, Lampkin was the lawyer, and let's see, he is the kleptomaniac. Okay. So Romo Lampkin steals all of his cards. So Gaius Baltar has no deck left. And so I guess what we do, so this is the first use of the allies that we've had in this game. We've got Hoshi here in communications. We've got Racetrack in the gunnery. So what we do now is we take Romo Lampkin out of the board. We discard both his token. Kind of mix that back in here with the other tokens. And then we can discard Romo Lampkin and his card, and we'll pick a new card for the top of the deck and place their token. Oh, cool. So we get Capricorn 6. She's also in the cell. So Caprica 6 is there with Gaius in the cell also. So give her a token, and he can encounter her next round. Let's go ahead and have him try to get out of jail, though. So he'll try to get out of jail. He's got to beat 7 here. He has no cards. So let's see if Gata will help him out. Sure, Gata always liked him. Carrot the Race. And she can help him out. Samuel T. Anders can also try to help out here. Cali. Never really liked him, but she's there. And let's have Tori screw with him. So we'll reveal his cards that he gets, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Tori sabotages him. So Gaius is stuck in the detention for another round. So he can encounter Caprica 6 next round. So let's kind of go on with the crisis card. Get a crisis. Familiar face. Oh, again, it's Bulldog. Okay, so Bulldog. Let's see if we can get this one resolved here. So Gata cannot. Kara cannot. Anders can contribute. Cali can also contribute. Let's have Tori mess with it. She won't mess with it. So let's see what we get here. Got to be 12. So we got 4, 10. Almost like 19. So it says for familiar face, if we succeed, let's read what the benefit is here. So for the crisis card, familiar face, it says if we see Admiral may choose a character to send to the brig. Oh, the Admiral can send a character to the brig. So he's not going to do it. I mean, he can, but it doesn't mean he has to. So he'll just kind of pass that. The other things to resolve on this card here is there's a Cylon that gets placed into the active space, and we can advance the jump. So doing well here. And let's move the token down to Felix Gata. So Gata can go ahead and get his cards. And jump track is progressed. He can do his action. Seems to spend a lot of time. He hasn't really moved at all, right? So let's give Gata I think he has a special ability with the FTL. Maybe he can try to do an extra FTL jump if he has that. So let's have Gata do his Gata can do his, it says for Gata his special ability has to do with making the jump, right? So Felix Gata anytime FTL control is activated, you may re-roll the die. You must re-roll the die, and once per game he can take the so he can do FTL operator. So basically he's not able to do the jump because he doesn't get any special bonus. He can re-roll the die in the jump. So that's one cool thing he gets to do. He can re-roll the jump. Okay, so let's have us go ahead into his roll. So he'll go ahead and get a crisis card, and it's a quote from Cavill here. Crisis card. It is a Exodus card, and it's called again, I have to look these up, so sorry guys. The CAG, if we lose, has to do with the CAG. So let's go check out this. It's got a Cylon attack. Let's go through all of them and find a CAG launching. So there's something. So basically, if we succeed, if we pass effect the CAG can do some specialty. So let's go through all the ones that have to do with the CAG. If we succeed, the CAG gets to do, the CAG does something here. I just got to figure it out. Yeah, so basically we just get to do the CAG just gets to do a roll. And oh yeah, so it's basically an attack. So the idea is CAG gets to do it, but the Cylons are going to come in and attack. So basically we have an attack on Gata's watch. We're going to increase the Cylon flotilla. We can launch 2 Vipers and really just wrap up with that. And we will move the token down to Carathrace. Carathrace will go ahead and she will also move and launch 2 Vipers. She's going to move back here in case that launches. She will launch Vipers as well, because she is CAG. And let's have her roll her crisis card. She can get some pilot cards here as well from this one, and can discard. It also is going to, though, advance the Cylon fleet 1 more, and we're going to have to put 1 more ship out here. So just getting prepared for that. Cylons are not ready to jump yet, so we will move. Oh, Kara does get her cards as well, so let's give Kara her cards. Forgot that. Tactics, pilot. Okay. Okay, great. So let's go ahead to Samuel T. Anders. Anders' turn. He's going to follow Starbuck around, prepping for the Cylon's launch. He'll also grab a card. So basically we have the choice to lose 1 fuel or encounter the base star. So the base star can advance. We're going to reset the flotilla, and the base star comes in on Anders' watch. So that was his. This is his CICD, and they get 2 attacks here. So let's go ahead and resolve this. The first one out that we have to take a look at is the just a turn order here is turn order first is after the CIC card, movement, action, we do crisis, and now we activate the silent ship. So silent ship's activated. We can actually do our attack, I guess, too. So let's have an attack on the silent ships first as the action. So we've got 2 Vipers here. We can also have them fire on the base star. So base star with Viper. And no, and 1 more. No, and then Carathrace gets to go. Nope, and nope. So they both, oh no, instead of on Viper, sorry, Viper's attacking the unit attack is going to be the Cylon Raiders. Sorry about that. So 3 to 7, correct. So we get 1 for Kara. And 7 and 7, we get 1 for Anders. So the Raiders have been destroyed by Cag and Anders. But moving on to the next phase, the Base Star can attack Galactica. So let's roll. We get a 5. It means Galactica is damaged. And we will pick one of our Galactica damage tokens. I believe these are the Galactica ones. Those are the... just kind of shuffle through these and pick one randomly. Just shuffling them up. And okay, and the one we get here is Dama's quarters. Dama's quarters are Admiral's quarters are damaged. So Admiral's quarters damaged by the Base Star attack means we can't get over to that, and that's fine. That's going to wrap it up for Anders' turn. So let's move into Cali's turn. So I guess for Cali, I think her best bet is to go to arms control, where she can launch an attack there. And let's have her collect her cards. Also, Anders didn't get his cards as well. So he can get 2, 1, and 2. And then Cali gets to have 1 politics, 1 leadership, 1 tactics, engineering. Shuffle up these discards. Okay, so Cali has done her move. First off, she's going to encounter Racetrack. She's got a Racetrack encounter. So we'll pull Racetrack's card. Racetrack also has a -1. And it says her Racetrack encounter basically is not great. So first off, ally cards. Let's see what the Racetrack ally card, Racetrack. Draw 1 trauma card and discard 1 random skill card. So she draws 1 trauma token. So she gets an extra trauma token, and she has to discard a skill card. So she has some dupes in here that she can discard 1. Let's have her dupe this one out. So she's going to discard a card. So Racetrack gets discarded. We return her token to the mix here. Shuffle that up. Yeah, race card also has some... She can pilot a raptor, which kind of seems cool. That would have been cool. She gains fuel from piloting the raptor, but we discard Racetrack. Let's see our next character. Hilo. Carl Agathon Hilo. Let's put his token in the arsenal. Oh no, the control of arms. Again, wow. Interesting. So Hilo's up here with Cali. But she's up there. She can take the action now of firing on the... Galactica is going to fire on the Base Star. So let's go ahead and resolve that. Base Star attacked with Viper. We get a 5. So the Base Star is damaged. So we'll take our special Base Star damage tokens here. We'll just shuffle them up. and we'll pick one. So we get the damage to launch our Vipers. So we cannot launch, Battlestar cannot launch new Vipers as a result. We can put it here on the Battlestar, I guess. Okay, so their launch pods are damaged. Let's have her pull her crisis card. And we get the comportamento divisivo. So some kind of divisive crisis card. The idea here is divisive behavior. Pass effect, nothing. Fail is loss of morale. So let's go ahead and have Cali. Let's grab 2 cards from our deck here. So divisive behavior. If we pass it, no problem. If we fail, we lose 1 morale. So have Cali go ahead and, so we have to beat 10. Let's have Tori sets this one out. Felix Gata. Baltar lost all of his cards. Kara Thrace. Samuel T. Okay, so let's see how we do. Shuffle these in. Just to see if maybe there's another Cylon here. We haven't really ruled it out. Got 1 against, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, -1, 13. So we pass it. So no effect for passing. A heavy raider can launch. Heavy raider. But the docking bay is launched, so we'll skip that one. We'll move our jump clock out by 1 more. And that's going to be the end of Cali's turn. So let's move the token down to Tori. So again, Tori has is on board the Cylon Battlestar, and she will go ahead and from the different boards she has, she can location, Cylon fleet. Option 1, CAG must place a civilian ship. Battlestar, place 1 Battlestar raider in any area of the game board. Okay, so we have no raiders on the main board, so that's not good. Place 1 Battlestar, 3 raiders in any one area on this game board. She's going to launch her second Battlestar here. So again, Tori's going to have a second Battlestar launch, and that'll be her turn. And I think that's going to wrap it up for the turn. Okay, so yeah, quite a few number of events happening here. Let's wrap up the turn. We'll see you guys in the next turn up in the corner. Thanks for watching. Leave comments below, and we'll see how this resolves. We got to get our jump clock up because this is going to get ugly soon. So especially if she can launch that second Battlestar. So thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.